Hey, what's going on, my loves? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, y'all. So I just wanted to do a channel message for my twin flames real quick, okay? Now, look, I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, y'all. So, yeah, you already know what I'm doing while I'm not looking at the screen directly. But, however, you guys, I just wanted to, tap in, right? Because the twins definitely need a lot of support during this time because a lot of masculines are awakening. Okay, their activation has begun, and the whole purpose of the union is really about you guys building your legacy together. It's not, it could be romantic, but the most important aspect of the union is about the legacy. Okay, you guys operating in your gifts and healing self, right? Heal thyself. Okay, this is a self mission, y'all. But however, um, as long as you are continually pouring into you, it's helping to activate divine masculine, and you guys eventually come together to collaborate, right? To whatever capacity that may be, or whatever it is that you desire for it to be. Okay. Now, my question is, who's ready to break old cycles, right? To call divine union in. Okay. So don't forget, union is basically also um, union with self, right? So when you are able to align with self, when you call in union, period, that's you embracing your oneness, right? Your wholeness, things like that, right? That's how union actually takes place between you and your divine counterpart. It's a frequency thing, y'all. So you got to be energetically on the same timeline, not even timeline, but just energetically on the same frequency. Okay, let's just put it that way. So if you are ready to do this, say it with your chest, okay? And say it with your soul. And repeat after me. Why? You know what, y'all? These jellies be so hard to squeeze out. But yeah, however, say, I am. Okay? I am. That's it. Alright, y'all, because this is not just a want. This is a soul agreement, y'all. And your higher self is ready to activate it, right? You weren't born to repeat pain. You weren't born to chase closed doors. And you weren't born to liberate love, I'm sorry, you were born to liberate love. Um, you weren't born to be in survival mode. We got to kick that, right? Because I know I was living in survival mode myself. And the more and more I study um, about twin flames, because I am a divine feminine, and I realized that's what journey I was on. I would say about around the pandemic. That's when it all started to, make sense to me. Like, okay, this is what's happening. All right. My twin flame counterpart has awakened to the connection, I would say maybe this year. Yeah, where he recognizes, hey, I know you're my twin flame, right? In our past lives, we were karmic soulmates. But however, right, in this lifetime, we're being called, to build a legacy. And we understand the assignments, baby. Okay? But again, your higher self is ready for this. And it all starts with you, right? It's no more shrinking, um, no more waiting to be chosen, no more dimming your light, right? You can't do that. No more waiting on someone else to name your worth, okay? Divine union begins within. It's alignment, it's truth, it's healing, okay? Every wound that told you love had to hurt to be real, you know? And when you choose yourself, when you heal what your ancestors couldn't, and when you let go of who you had to be just to survive, yeah, you start to become one with self, right? You start to become aligned okay, with your higher purpose, with your higher self, right? You don't have to chase love, y'all, okay? You become it. You embody love, right? And love rises to meet you. That's how it's supposed to work, okay? You're supposed to be radiating this love. This is why we have to put all of this energy into ourselves, our self-love, our self-worth, right? Building ourselves, empowering ourselves, right? Because whatever we're feeling on the inside, we're going to project that on the outside world, and we're also going to attract that in, okay? So, excuse me, y'all. So, say it again, louder and clear, okay? I am the cycle breaker, right? I am the portal opener. I am divine union in motion. And so it is, okay? And so it is. All right, y'all. So, again, if you're ready to rise up, follow me, subscribe, okay? Join my channel, right? Join a membership package. I do have Twin Flame member packages, divine feminine pages, and member packages. I got it all, okay? I do coaching. You can go over to my website, which is www.theoraclegoddessinc.com. You can book an appointment. I do, again, Twin Flame readings. Whatever it is that you need, I can do it, okay? Of course, it's going to be a little small fee. But however, right, I ain't taxing your pockets, okay? But, my energy and my time has to be compensated, right? But however, you will get what you need in the process, okay? So, yeah, hit the like button, follow button, subscribe button, share button, okay? If you feeling my vibe. Peace.